It's a Mazda. Hey everybody, time for another video here on Poor Redneck World, the beginnings of another project. And hopefully, with any luck, this project will make me a little money. At least, that's the plan. So, it's a Mazda 626LX model, 2000. And a little background history on what we got. Basically, I got this car through a friend of a friend. It was his daily driver, drove it around, and then the car broke down. It wasn't running quite properly. He shut it down, would not restart, and he didn't want to have to put any more money into it. He's having to move, can't take the car with him, or really doesn't want to, and basically just wanted to sell it using whatever he gets out of it to get something maybe a little newer, a little better, something that runs anyway. So he told me what he wanted for the car, which, given that it was a crank and no start, that's where the car's at. It cranks, doesn't start, and it was running shortly before all that happened. So I didn't want to give him the full amount because I really don't know what's going on with the engine. Hopefully the problem with the engine is minimal and I can repair it, get it on the road, and have a good running car that I can drive for a little bit and flip. But basically, I didn't want to pay what he wanted for it. I made him a one-time cash offer because of the engine and because of the questions involved with it. He accepted. I paid 2 days later, and here it is on the trailer, waiting to be diagnosed. So, aside from little minimal damage, plastic down there, a little something going on there, scuff marks on the bumper skin. I mean, the car looks good. I've looked underneath. There's no cancer rust. There's really no rust anyway. Car looks pretty straight. There's some scratches, little imperfections in the paint, but it's a 2000 model car. What do you want? Oh, I'm sorry, there is a little rust. There's a speck right there. I can clean that up very simply. But damn, why did he put it so close to the trees? My friend hauled this in for me while I was working, and he put it too close to the trees for me to be able to do a walkthrough. Also can't look inside right now because, hey, if you're not dealing with semis making noise, you're dealing with pickup trucks with trailers. Oh well, life on the highway. Because of the way this trailer is, little vehicles like this sit so low that you cannot open the door. I'll have to use a jack it up a little bit to get inside, but the interior on this car is like freakishly immaculate. I mean, clean as a whistle. I didn't see a tear anywhere. No damage to the dash. And I think, well, that truck likes to smoke. Burn some oil, why don't you? Oh, let's see, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah. It's very rare for me to get a vehicle out of the state of Arkansas that doesn't have either a chip or a badly cracked or spidered windshield glass. This one looks fully intact. That's a rarity, at least in my experience. So, anyway, that was a brief walkthrough, or a walk around anyway. And I guess the next video I'm going to start doing diagnosis, try to see what's going on. It does crank over. The engine didn't quite sound right when it was cranking. Don't know if there's a compression issue there or what. I'm hoping that whatever the issue is simplistic. It's not very expensive. The one biggest problem I had buying this car was the previous owner. It's actually in his mother's name, and I wanted the title to be left open with no date because I didn't know whether or not I was going to be able to repair the vehicle post haste, meaning within a month or less, and I didn't know how long it had been since the car was registered or if it was still current in tag. I don't want to pay undue fees, in other words, for a vehicle sitting for an extended period that's not legal. Also didn't know whether or not I was going to register the vehicle into my name, which would require taking off from work, paying a visit to the tag agency, insurance, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Or whether or not I was going to do as I've done with many vehicles and just sit on the title, repair the vehicle, make it right, make it run and drive properly and safely, test it, and then flip it. I've done this many times with zero issues, but apparently this individual has never sold vehicles before and didn't want to go that route, so I had my name put on the title along with a date. So I'm going to end up probably black tagging the car, at least depending, I guess, on what my preliminary diagnosis reveals. Let's see, I haven't really had a look at the tires. Well, the front tire right looks awesome. Tons of tread. It looks actually brand spanking new. Let's see. Front left. Stupid vines. Equally good. Front tires are in fantastic shape. Excellent shaped tires. That's also another rarity. Usually when I get cars for this kind of price, the tires are just worn down to nothing. Let's see, back tire. Whoa, okay. This is what I expect to find on a vehicle that's extremely cheap. Let's see if the back left looks the same. Of course, I know it's probably not showing up with a crap on camera. Yep, this one's almost as bad. Oh. Nearly bald. Practically a slicker. In fact, this one's got metal cord showing on the outer rim or outer edge and the inner edge. That back right tire is shot. Back left tire, not much better. The front tires are in fantastic shape. That's a rarity. So anyway, alright, so it's late. I just got home from work. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I think tomorrow, weather permitting, we've been looking at rain for the past 3 days. This is the first day I got home where it's not raining presently. You see there's still water on the trailer. Weather permitting, tomorrow after work I will tinker. But this car is hopefully going to be a money-maker project, I hope. Cross my fingers. Because I have some unexpected bills that, my first time ever paying a visit to an emergency room. My insurance covered maybe half, and I'm on the hook for the rest. Never realized how damned expensive that is. But anyway, hopefully we'll make some money on the 2000 Mazda 626 LX. It's a Mazda.